Good anytime, my fuzzies, to a quick review of a game I just finished. All opinions in this video are mine and mine alone, so just please enjoy and don't take them too seriously. Thank you. I'll just do a quick review of Shadow of the Colossus and go, how I'm going to mark it is 1 to 5. 5 being perfection. There's not much I would add to it or could make it better. 3 being like it did its job. It's not really offensive in that category. It could be better, but it's pretty based. And then 1 or 0, depending on whichever one, will just be like they really missed the mark on everything going on. So let's start with one of the main things is the environment, because you can have no, I'll talk about this, but yeah, the environments look beautiful. They are very open and wide, but they are very detailed. Every area I go to feels like there's something different. It doesn't feel like the same area over and over again. Even when in the same typical desert, there's still like pillars there, rocks there, formations there. Any temple I went to looked like it had a different layout. It looked different. It looked good, beautiful on the walls and everything. Yeah, overall with the layout of it, environment itself, I will give a 5. It was very well designed. It had a lot of character to each and everything of it, and it was very well done. Let's go to story. Story for me was, pretty typical. You go to an area, someone says, hey, you have to do this. You go out and do that. The end, so throughout most of it, didn't have much intrigue. Saving your girlfriend, saving someone you love, that's been done many times before, but it works. It's tried and true. This is also in the PS2 era, so nowadays it's been overdone a lot. But like, even at the end, we were getting a lot more story though, because we had we released the guy. Now we're a baby for some reason. The people were in our clan trying to track us down. The sacred sword was stolen. So at the end, they threw a lot at us and me playing the game. And it was really intriguing. I want more of this. I really want more. And I'll check after the review if there's more. If there's a sequel to this game or whatnot. But as for story, I'm going to give it a 3. Because although it's nothing we haven't seen before, it's unoffensive. It's a lot of stuff we've seen before. Go do this, beat them. Oh no, I lied to you. I'm evil. I'm evil now. Now I'm possessing your soul. Oh no, you shouldn't have done that. And whatnot. So I give it a 3. The story was intriguing, but there could have been a lot more, but I know also this isn't the point of the game. The game isn't a big, sprawling, oh my gosh, your brother's sister's cousin did this, so you did this. Oh my goodness, you ran away from home with this to do this because you love her, but she is dying because of XYZ. So yeah, I give it a 3. It's really passable. Basic story, but it's still well done for everything. Still does good, and whatnot. Characters. There wasn't much character in this either. Like the story, there was somewhat there. Like, he loved her, so he wanted to get her back. They wanted to stop him from unsealing, resurrecting the demon and whatnot. So it falls into the same vein of story where it's inoffensive. A lot of the stuff in it is kind of like stuff we've seen before. Still, they had their own personality, kind of. So, again, I'll give it a 3, because maybe a 2. 2.5. I don't know. Because, like I said, there's nothing inoffensive. The characters were interesting enough, and I do want to see more of the one guy or girl. I don't know which one it is. I couldn't tell. The one shaman who came in and tried to who sealed everything away. I do want to know more of them. So yeah, I'll give it a 3, because I am intrigued to see more and would like to see more of these characters and how they progress. But unfortunately, with the game as it is, the point, they didn't really give me much to get attached to, besides Argo. Argo is amazing. I love him. So characters 3, just because it's base stuff and whatnot. Now the Colossi were really good. Each one had its own way of beating it, so I really like that. There was also different arenas you were in, and you'd use the arena to fight them. And there was different ways and whatnot. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing over and over again. So, all in all, I think with the Colossi, I would give a 4.5. Only because there was some Colossi who, they all looked different, but there was at least 2 or 3 that were the exact same kind of fight. But just different enough where you kind of like go, okay, it is different. And that one, well, and they're all kind of the same. You kind of, basically the only thing different is getting on their back and getting their weak points. Which there was a lot of variety, but I'm going to do 4.5 because there was a few that kind of looked similar, which there's only so much you can do. And then there was a few that also kind of had the same technique to beating them. But all in all, 4.5 for the Colossi themselves being the main focus in the bosses. I really like that. The ending one was very, very frustrating to me. Even after I got it, even after I knew what to do, that one was frustrating. Still, in the end, that's how they decided to go for it and whatnot. So it was good. The sounds and music, those are really good. They kept the music, I think, mostly for like boss fights, so that really hammered home like, this is a big deal. We're going after the boss. We're going to beat him and whatnot. So all in all, I'd say a 5 for music because they had quite a few varied tracks. I think at least 3 or 4 different songs for it, if not more. Maybe I wasn't listening hard enough. And they were really good. Sounds were really good and responsive. I understood a lot of what was going on when certain sounds came up. So I'll give it a 5 for that. Anything else? Nice update to the game as well. I played a little bit of the PS2 version, I believe, and looking at the comparison stuff. I really want to see more. But other than that, all in all, for this game, I would probably give it a... so for saying my review in the end, I'm not going to give it a number, because we're all different and whatnot. So I would say this is a good game to play. Definitely play, get to the end, because it was nice and whatnot. A lot to appreciate with the different bosses being the Colossi and whatnot. It was really good. Really kept me going through it and seeing what would come up next. But yeah, I definitely recommend the game to anyone who wants to play. No, I'll just... Something's backing up. Yeah. I would give it the game overall a 4. 4 out of 5. Just because while the environments were nice and beautiful, there wasn't much in there to do. You kind of just went through and got to the boss. So I wish there was a little more to the environments and whatnot. Or at least seeing different animals as well than just like the hawks or birds every once in a while or the lizards. And like I said, the story was kind of alright, basic and whatnot. The main point of the game is the Colossi boss fights. And they did a really good job with the Colossus boss fights. But I'd give it a 4. Definitely recommend. Any changes to it, I feel like adding more things in the environment, animals or people, but also that takes away from it. But yeah, either way, what did you guys think and whatnot? Yeah, because yeah, it is an interesting game. Definitely one I will probably come back to in the future to go through the easy mode, hard mode, renaissance mode, time attack modes, and whatnot. But either way, this is going to be the end of this video. This is the end of Shadow of the Colossus for now. Thank you all for watching if you watched all the way to the end and watching my review here. So I will end it here. Thank you all Fuzzyites for watching.